Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in this great world you are. I'm Joy Francis, and we are here to talk about automation. Did you know that, according to Salesforce, using automation for your sales will increase your productivity 14.5%? Did you hear that? How many of you would like to have your sales, your productivity increase by 14.5%? Would that make your company more profitable? It will mine. That's why I am using automation for my sales. That's one of the reasons that I use automation as much as I can in every part of my business. It is critical. I remember, yeah, and I talked about it yesterday. I said it yesterday. Automation, when they first started talking about automation back in the 70s and 80s, back when 2001: A Space Odyssey, I couldn't even remember the name of the movie. 2001: A Space Odyssey came out. It was, "Oh my goodness, automation is so horrible." Well, now they're saying that about AI. Well, automation is not a problem. It is not a killer. It is a benefit to you and me as business owners, and we get to use all the things that they have that are creating and doing things for us now. I have combined the automation and the AI, and I created Rev Turbo. Rev stands for Rapid Engagement Value, so that we can turbocharge your business. But talking about the automation, how many of you use a service to do your payroll for your businesses? Raise your hand. Yeah, that's what I thought. Most of us end up, we're not going to do it manually. I'm an accountant by trade. I've done payroll for most of my life, and I have manually done it. It is not easy. It is not fun. It's tedious. It's cumbersome work. And to have a computer do it for us, they don't make mistakes. I make mistakes. Computers don't make mistakes unless the program has been written incorrectly. So I use computers to do as many things as I can get it to do. And that's, excuse me, pardon me, that sneeze came from my toes. I use computers to do as many things as I can get them to do. And it's just a matter of being able to talk to the computer and getting it to telling it what you want to do exactly and how you want it to be done. And when we set up our sales that way, we set up the sales, and the system that I've created, the biggest advantage of this system is if you're a business owner, I will bet that either you and or if you have salespeople working for you, your salespeople don't love to do follow-up. Is that right? Yeah, I thought so. That's probably right. Most people are not real big on follow-up. I'm not. I'm really bad at it. That's one of the reasons that I created RevTurbo, to be able to take care of me and the things that I don't do. That's one of the reasons that my business was not doing well. So I do the things with the computer, with the systems, to create what I need to create, to do what I need to do, and to be able to do better, so that it will do the work that I don't necessarily like to do, even though, yes, I could hire somebody to do it, but that's not always the best scenario. I can frequently hire the computer to do it. I've already invested in the computer, so it's just a matter of telling the computer what to do and how to do it. And that's what we do. That's what life is all about. The automation makes our life easier. And yeah, most of you probably cook your own meals. And if you don't, you might be going out to dinner or lunch and breakfast every day. But We most likely don't have chefs come in and working for us until we get to the higher ranks in the 6 and 7-figure earners, and 8-figure and 9-figure earners. But I'm not there yet, so I don't have a chef coming in and working for me. I would love that because then I would eat better and I would eat more consistently, but I don't have that yet. And so we do the things that we can do to make it work better. We've got microwaves, we've got toaster ovens, we've got convection ovens, we've got all kinds of different pieces of equipment. Didn't want to come in there. Different pieces of equipment that will help us. For our business, the computer is probably the single biggest assistant that we can hire. And I can remember when I bought my very first computer, and my very first computer, I was so excited. Way back when, it cost me over $4,000 for this computer, and you think about it now, $4,000 is, that would be a very expensive computer, but it was $4,000, and I was so excited because that computer had not one, but 2 2, got that? 2 5 1/4 inch floppy drives. Thinking about it now, that computer was relatively nothing. My my cell phone has got more power than those 2 5 1/4 inch floppy drives, and the cell phone has got more power than it took to get to the moon. And took the United States to get an astronaut to the moon. It's amazing what they are doing with technology. And it becomes smaller and easier and easier and easier to use. And so it's one of those things. It's nice if you can learn how to use it, but it's also nice that you've got people out there like me that I got frustrated. And so I created something because I pulled together this piece and that piece, and there were 4,000 different pieces, and I pulled them together and created a system to do the work for me. And I am grateful that I can share that with the world because I'm here. My sole purpose in life is to help people make money. That's the only thing I've wanted to do since I was knee high to a grasshopper. I was always wanting to help people make money. And my way of doing that right now is helping you to get your sales moving and rolling, to get them automated, to get the follow-up so that a lot of people don't realize it's often that you don't make the sale till somewhere between the 8th and the 12th follow-up. I forget what the actual statistic is, but it's more than 50% sales are made between the 8th and the 12th follow-up. Do you make that many follow-ups? I never did, and that was why I was never good at sales. I was not the fast talker, I was not the high pressure. I just always want to be helping people, so that was what I looked to do, and if somebody didn't want the help, I'd just move on to the next one. But this system allows you to not have to be the one doing the follow-up, it just does the follow-up for you, and we find out what you want before we set the system up. The system is going to be set up not for me, because I know what I want and what I want to do, who I want to reach and what I want them to know about me. But that's not you. You're not me. And we are entirely different people with entirely different ambitions and goals and selling different things. And people that tell you that they don't like sales and they don't want to sell something, they can't sell anything. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Have you ever had a boyfriend or girlfriend? Are you married? If you are, you sold something. You sold yourself because you were able to communicate with that person and let them know who you are and what you like. And that's all sales is that communication. And too often we let that communication drop, and it goes thud. It drops like a lead weight, hits the ground, never to come back again. That weight is too heavy, so we don't pick it up. Trying to pick that thing up, we just can't get it. It's just too heavy. But if we do pick it up and we do keep that going, that communication going, and that communication can be done through telephone calls, it can be done through SMS, it can be done through video, it can be done through a dozen different ways. It can be done through webinars. You can do 4,000 things to be able to keep that communication going. But that's why I created the system. That's why the system is working so well for so many. And as I've been talking, you have been seeing the line scrolling across the page that says www.talktojoy.us, talktojoy.us. I always think of it as us. It is US, but it's US as us. But that's how you set up a 15-minute call with me. I guarantee I am not going to attempt to sell you anything. I'm going to find out what you are looking for and see. And a lot of you will walk away with information on how you can do better with your business, how you can make automation, AI, or anything else that you're looking for work for you. My background is heavy duty finance. I love and have always loved automation, and I'm good at it. And for anyone that doesn't know me, I see things that other people can't. And talk to me and I'll tell you more about that one. So make this the best day of your life. Make the appointment. Talk to me. Go to talktojoy.us, talktojoy.us, and we'll talk, we'll have fun, and we'll learn from each other. And if nobody has told you yet today that they love you, let me be the first. I love you because you are you. And that is so very, very special. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing this time with us and learning about automation. Looking forward to seeing you soon.